just read another lovely paper by Del Giudice, 2025, about this tension between explanation and prediction. And we're back into Leo Breiman's 2001 paper about two cultures, explanation and prediction. And forecasters typically don't care very much about explanations. But this is again my earlier start in the inferential framework and the explanation framework. So my wife's work, the psychologists, they're all about explanation and absolutely not at all about prediction. And the forecasters are mainly about predictions, and explanations are only interesting to the degree that they help us improve the forecasts. And I think the sweet spot is somewhere in between. The forecasters really need to think a little more about explanations and why is the time series the way it is. And that's very important in my retail business, because I invariably find most important thing is understanding the business of a particular retailer, because, for instance, promotions can be so different and have so different impacts, so that it's hugely important to understand the promotional landscape, much more important than using the most complex model afterwards. So you need to get the data right. And conversely, when I'm talking to medical, psychological, and so on statisticians, or the psychologists and so on, they explain a lot, but at some point in time, I'd really like to take some of the data and see can I predict whether somebody will, whatever, suffer from PTSD or not, based on the features that they find are explanatory, as in they're statistically significant. So they always publish about everything is statistically significant. I always wonder, does this feature that they just found, does that improve my prediction for somebody? Because my nagging suspicion is that very often all these features might be significant, but they might not improve our prediction for somebody.